All right, the watch list for Wednesday, April 20th. SPY keeps grinding higher. Pretty narrow range on the SPY today, basically closing where it opened, which can make for a frustrating day if you're trying to find stuff to day trade. There was still some stuff out there, though. Here is the list that I have for tomorrow that I'll be watching. Netflix took it on the chin today and closed basically at its lows, but a lot of times you get a setup like this, and the very next day you get a bounce. So you just can't get a bounce on an intraday basis on some of these things. The shorts are just in control. So I want to watch that one. I mean, we've got ways to play it if it gaps down. Actually, I would prefer if it gapped down tomorrow, but also other scenarios too. So I'll keep NFLX on watch, PTCT. Just another kind of quiet little day in the flag after that big break. Have that on bounce watch. No trades in it today. ORPN. I had a little bit of a bottoming tail today. I had this on long watch, and you had the pop here, lower high, lower high. You kind of had a gap fill today. Still going to keep that on bounce watch one more day. If it goes any lower than today's low, it's just not interesting to me once they pop and then round trip. But lower volume today on the pullback. So I want to watch that one for a potential move higher tomorrow. GBSN, this one's going to look weird. I'll have to zoom in to show it to you. Okay, so we had the big volume 15 million share gap up a few sessions ago, but closed near its lows and then down again, but kind of a narrow range today. So this just goes on bounce watch. I do like it over today's high, basically over 3.5. This one's pretty interesting for a bounce. It's super low float, so when it does move, it can squeeze the shorts, at least in the short term, and that's what day traders, we look for, right? We look for short-term moves. GoPro, after the big pop here, you're just kind of flagging. It looks like you got maybe a 50% retracement of the move from the day and a half. So that one goes on bounce watch. I like that it's come back down to the 8-day. It's pretty compelling there. That's GoPro, GPRO, SEED. This one's been consolidating after that one big move. It's been consolidating for almost a couple weeks, and then today broke out. So I don't want to chase it, but at the same time, I like the fact that basically longs have won this battle, right? So there might be a follow-through day here. Maybe we can get a small gap down and then a red to green or something like that. So definitely going to have SEED on a chart. RPRX, now this one is extended from the moving averages, closed below its open, but it's really pretty darn resilient. If you think about the move it had in a couple sessions ago, looked like it was rolling over, then today gapped, or then the next day runs, and then today gaps up, so it's near recent highs. So anytime you get that kind of action and that kind of volume, I've got to have it on watch. I don't have any kind of catalyst price or anything like that, but got to have that one on a chart for the next several days. Fitbit, FIT, still kind of flagging here. I like this over 17.5. You could get a nice breakout. So right now it's just chopping around. But if you get through 1750, you might get a nice breakout there. And then BCEI is my last one. You had this pop here, really nice move for about 3 days, all the way up to 338. You got a lower high here, 265. And then today, another lower high, 263. This can get over today's high, 260. If it gets to 264, you're probably going to break this and maybe retest this high. So a possible decent percentage move setting up here. So we're going to keep our eyes. My only problem with it's already been moving up for 2 days in a row. But you get any kind of consolidation below this high and then a break, you might get a nice measured move. So we're going to watch that one too. We will also collectively as a group build a list tomorrow morning in the pre-market of some potential gappers and play those the way we know how as well. All right. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.